Hi, Sam. Yeah, the live stream's not officially on yet, but I can still see the chat. We're starting in a couple minutes. Oh, there we go. We can start now. The chat is ready to display messages. I am ready to go straight to bed. It is once again ridiculously hot today. 27, partly cloudy. Fuck you, partly cloudy. Oh, come on, Pretzel. Really? What is the point of starting you early if you're gonna pull this shit on me? Joel! Huzzah, made it. Glad to be here, folks. Hi, Joel. As usual, with every start of stream, we're going to post the wall of rules. Because it's important to post the wall of rules if you want to keep your artists happy. Wait, didn't that just play? Oh, come on. Hang on, folks. Pretzel is being a little bitch. Probably wants me to... How was Vintage Car Viewing? It was great. I took a picture of every single car, which I will not post here because it will take forever to link my phone and stuff like that. Oh, fix my issue with the music. Just gonna start my companion app, and then we'll pretend to get started on the comic. Very, very slowly, because I'm not in a hurry, not in this heat. Are you guys in a hurry? I just put the volume down a little bit so I could hear myself talk. Other than this ridiculous heat, everybody having a good day so far? Sound off on the chat. I wonder what she's gonna write about this time. Oh, it's gonna be one of my favorite stories. Because that guy got so pissed off. And I had nothing to do with it this time. What is up with my Zoom today? Why is my Zoom so weird? Ah, here's Paul. Good afternoon, Sharon, Joel, Coco, and Sam. Hope you are all having a great weekend. Is Coco here? I can't tell. Oh, there she is. Everybody's there. Ugh is how I'm doing. Yeah. Wow. It's that hot. I'm helping a tech-illiterate 60-year-old set up a video doorbell via phone. It's maddening. Oh my god, I can't imagine. Via phone on top of that, so you can't directly point at stuff to help. I haven't been outside yet. Don't! I recommend against it. Hey Coco, can you teach me as well? I'm a 200-year-old child who still needs help tying my shoelaces. Joel, behave. Sorry, I guess that came off extra snarky. Tone it down a little bit. Tone it down. We're trying to have some happy times. The only person allowed to be an asshole here is me. Mostly it's because I don't want my bots to kick you out. Even if I'm trying to program them to, like, mellow out a little bit, there's kind of like this thin line to try and avoid the bots and trolls. Except me, I can do what I want. Why is my zoom so weird today? What's going on with you? Why are you weird? Something Bluetooth is acting up with it. For some reason, when I say my social media, it gets censored. Oh my god, seriously? Now it's censoring social media? Oh my god. Dude. I know it's not Nightbot because Nightbot has Shadow's avatar. I would know. It would be walking around with the soldiers. My bots are such difficult babies. I made a comic that says my watercolor was done, but it would not let me say my Igram name. Oh, come on! That's new, actually. They may censor my words, but they can never censor my spirit. I made a comic a while ago where a dog tried to buy some overpriced ducks. It's an idea. I am curious to know why the dog was trying to buy some overpriced ducks. Like, there's gotta be, like, an epic backstory to that. I'm hearing tootsies. I think my parents are home. Either that or I'm getting robbed. Smooth. Real smooth, Coco. Oh, Paul is trying to jump. There are 4. More pixies! I have no idea, but I just like ducks. Honestly, that's my approach to art and comics, too. I have no idea. Please give us an elevator pitch. You just did. He has no idea. And like I said, that's how I approach art also. I have no idea. I sit down, I have no idea. 3 hours later, it's dark, and I got art on my desk, and I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Dog versus duck. Ooh, a versus. Now we're getting into, like, Marvel territory. Friggin' staticky chairs. I mean, I'm being generous drawing ourselves in t-shirts here because we only took our coats off for the photos because it's always so friggin' cold in Timmins. I tell that a lot to people who ask me what I want to do in life. I have no idea. Please let me eat overpriced pizza in peace. Overpriced pizza? Hey, maybe you can do something about that with the overpriced ducks. Overpriced duck flavored pizza. Hey Sam, I got your copy of Tall Tales in the mail. Sharon signed it. Well, of course I signed it. Personally, I think Sam should also sign it. If only because he voiced the character. Then you'd have the signature of the artist and the voice actor. I'm probably just going to put some random colors in the back because who I'm drawing right now was like a print seller, and he had like a shit ton of prints on his wall, but his table was bare, and all he was doing was sitting at his table looking down on his phone. No way, that's crazy, Coco. Speaking of overpriced pizza, my suit bought 2 pizzas from a bar for 60... Excuse me? Now, I'm putting my stuff down. Excuse me? $63 for 2 pizzas? Did they bought them at the Dixie here? Because Dixie is, like, stupid expensive for Greece. But holy crap! Were there at least big pizzas? She had done it before for like $15 a pie, but the new owners raised the prices but didn't list the price change, so she didn't fight. That is false advertisement. They need to list the price change as soon as they list the price. She should have at least had a got to cancel the order or demand to have the old price. That's on them. That is an outright scam. I said, violently sipping on my cherry Kool-Aid. Not my suit. I was gonna say, I was thinking, wait, does she mean your sister? Does she mean that... Now I know, but holy crap. Little phone. Of course I'm gonna draw a tumbleweed. That's what rich people want. Yeah, because, like, at $63 for 2 pies when they used to be $15, like, that pie better be able to make me breakfast in the morning, on top of that, after I've eaten it. Would have said something else, but we got a minor in the chat. I'm trying. I have a clone tool, but I'm not gonna bother. Don't worry, it's fine. My dad's okay with it. I need to actually meet your dad, you. Just to be sure. It wasn't even very good, she said, and she never ate from there again. Total rip-off. You tell me. Because for all I know, you could get on another account and go, hello, this is Sam's dad. What's your name? Dad. Paul has proof. Nuh-uh! Mom said, yeah! Mom said it's okay. Look, I got a signed note in crayon. Also, Sam, don't worry. I make fun of Joel the exact same way, and he's much older than you. Don't worry, I tease everybody equally. I'm sorry, I'm just picturing Paul in a Zoom meeting with a note like, here, I got a signed note from his dad, and it says on the note, Sharon is allowed to cuss and say horrible things while my son is present. Signed, the actual name of the dad. Yay. Joel, I'm going to be 25 next month. I'm going to be 40 next month. What you gonna do about that? Gonna get me my Prilosec. That's what you're gonna get me. Consume Prilosec. Unless the pizza is one of those giant ones that are the size of a large paving slab, it's not worth that much or has rare ingredients in it. Yeah, like 24 karat gold. Holy crap. That's a true story. I was assured the cussing was okay. I almost went in adult territory. That's what I'm trying to mean. I know the cussing is okay. If Sharon is turning 40, then that means I will be legally allowed to take care of her, which makes me happy. Oh dear Lord, no. No, 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 anybody but you. No, 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 no. For your birthday, you can get a membership in whatever Canada's equivalent to AARP is. Thanks. What is AARP? Now I gotta go look. If it's what I think it is, us, it's later. Info on issues affecting those over the age of 50. Fuck you. You're entering cougar age, new embrace. Fuck off. I'm just being mean. I'm turning 50 in October. You can spoon feed me mashed peas, Joel. He is smart SMRT. I see Sam is a man of culture as well. Great, now we got the elderlies versus the kids in the chat. Oh my god. Now, Paul, I'll feed just saw you with Cheetos and Ecto Cooler. See, this is why I don't want Joel to take care of me in my old age. If you guys haven't seen a grown-ass man pout like this, it is the best. Sam, I could take care of Joel. Oh yeah, I bet. In a dark alley. With no witnesses. Where's my... There we go. I'm not really gonna bother decorating my table for this. There we go. All that's important to know is that I did in fact have stuff on my table. Unlike Pouty Dude. After this, I'm going straight to the fractured butthole. It was on special, so I got it. It's quite the learning curve, honestly. But I'm pretty comfortable with it now. Did you guys have any favorite snacks as a kid? I always liked eating sour candy tubes. How appropriate. Hello, Ren. The darkest of valleys. Ren Chasky? Ren. I can pronounce Ren, just like Ren and Stimpy. Hello, Ren. Let's see. Oh, you got Bannon. Oh, that's nice. Joel, did you guys have any favorite snacks as a kid? I always like eating sour candy tubes. How appropriate. I just happen to have a fresh unopened box right here. I love nerds. My other favorite is Rockets, which I believe in the United States is Smarties, which is basically tasteless, slightly sour chalk. Why is my Zoom so weird today? Oops. Lick-a-Maid was a great sour candy when I was a young one. That still exists. That's the powder with the candy sticks. That still exists. I'm saying that like it's a bad thing. I love Lick-a-Maid. Ah, there we go. Better like this or like this? Maybe a little lower. Sam guesses chocolate. Joel loves Smarties and chocolate Tootsie Roll. Popeye candy when it was actually a cigarette. They still exist as candy sticks, Paul. They just took off a little bit of colorant. Oh my god, old people. Oh. Ren, if you're still here, what's your favorite candy? What is this, Nyan Cat? That changed made all the difference. You can't pretend to be cool smoking them anymore. Smoking isn't cool, Paul. You're being a bad role model, Paul. Okay, that sucks. Apparently emojis don't work in Stream Avatar. That would have been so cool. Nerd's Rope was great too. Loved pulling it around and munching on it. I never had Nerd's Rope, personally. I just really liked just the little nerds. I had like those clumps of nerds once. Didn't care much for it. Oh, I also love Scooby-Doo gummies. Those were the best. So basically, Joel just wants to list off all the candy he likes. And I am okay with that. Chewing tobacco is even worse than smoking. Yuck. Big League Chew. That's good. Like that shredded bubble gum in a bag. That was good. But chewing tobacco, no. Don't do old-timey drugs, kids. Only do the modern ones. Obviously, I am kidding. I do not encourage drug use. It's too expensive. Yeah, I just heard my mom, so I am not getting robbed. That's nice. Nah, this is funnier. I'm just gonna move this a little bit because we have a tangent going on. There, this is better. It's okay for lines to overlap, but we try to avoid tangents as much as possible. This is still technically a tangent, but not as much because only a little bit of the line is touching. This is more like a parallel. Who is everyone's favorite artist? I'd rather break my teeth chewing Big League gum than munch on tobacco. Yuck. Pez was always fun. Not sure the candy was very good, though. Pez was fun. Candy, kind of like a really harder version of Rockets. Pez is a gimmick to sell the dispensers, clearly. Joel. Sharon, of course. Duh. Aww, you guys. Butt kissers. It's hard to really pinpoint my very favorite artist. I would say that the two that influenced my art the most would be Naoko Takeuchi and Sam Schwartz. Vote for Sam! So yeah, manga artist and an Archie comic artist. Of course, there's a lot of Akira Toriyama in my work too, but I really wanted to become an artist when I saw Sailor Moon, so she has a special place. Now, if you're talking about painters, hands down, it's Salvador Dali. I think it's Takeuchi it's supposed to be pronounced. I accidentally said it the way I say it in French. I'm proud of that watercolor I did. The watercolor pencils were worth buying. I did a picture of my local Pride Fest from a photo I took. Yeah, that's why you guys need to follow my artist friends, because I saw the painting and I saw the making of, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not that good at watercolors yet. I tend to favor mixed media. So I'm not the best at everything, but I'm good enough at a lot of things. As long as all the lot of things are at the same time. Did anyone read the Bone comics? Because I did, and I really like the books. Coco, brag, brag, brag. Well, funny you should mention that. I got the entire collection of the Bones comic. It was a gift from a teacher in Timmins. If you liked Bone, you should read Rose with Charles Vess. Oh, you mean there's more? For me, it would probably be Jendi Tartakovsky, Craig McCracken, James Kochalka, and Rebecca Sugar, to name a few. Oh, the 90s classics. If we're going into cartoon, Bob Camp is pretty good. We will not talk about the other guy. Don't mention the other guy, Joel, even as a joke. Nobody likes the other guy. Oh, I love Bone as a kid. The fact that it started off cute and then super high fantasy was super fun to read and discover. So good. It is good. I should reread it after I'm done rereading my Junko Mizuno books. As far as I'm concerned, Ren and Stimpy was created by Nickelodeon staff and nothing else. I wanted to make a cartoon of the Bone books. Hey, it's me! Yes, because I'm only friends with specialty artists, and Sam is the voice of Telltale Oryx. Oh, and C.H. Greenblatt of Chowder helped me put on the path of an artist. Oh, that explains so much, actually, all of a sudden. Because I have very discernible taste, and only professional people here in the chat, or else, I should make a macro. I keep forgetting to do that. I remember reading an article of him on Nick Magazine and I was like, wow, it inspired me a whole lot. And yet, this is what happened. I'm kidding. Now imagine, I saw Sailor Moon for the first time in 1994. Like a year because before we officially got internet here. I just knew I really liked that show and I wanted to draw like that. Oi, Sharon, you snark. No shit. You guys aren't here for my pretty face, though it is a pretty good argument to seeing my stream. The only person allowed to snark in here is me. I'm the boss of the stream. I'm the one that has the tools. I control the spice. I control the universe. I can't even say I'm the oldest. I get to make the rules because Paul is here, so... So now it's just the fact that I have control. I just heard Mom laugh. I'm assuming they're watching something funny or Dad said something funny. I actually learned you could go to school for animation. Was a Disney Nessie short film. Do you mind rewording that? I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say. I watched a behind the scenes of a short film and they talked about animation school. Okay! Okay, now I understand. I understand myself, this is a François Pérus reference I just said. A Quebec only thing. A French Quebec only thing. Tides of change. I love behind the scenes of animations. Like, especially when it's a whole documentary and they show you all the old ways they used to do it. Inking on top, painting on the back. Being absolutely sexist and only letting women color instead of actually doing the animation. The Xerox process, the... Shit, what's the name of that? Currently touching up on my Splatoon art for tomorrow. Like, there's the semi-3D process that Fleischer used. Rotoscope! That's the word I was looking for! When you trace over live action. I think the first example of rotoscoping was used in Gulliver's Travels. Couldn't tell you the year. One of the most famous examples of rotoscoping was in Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings. He rotoscoped, like, pretty much all the movie. But it was mostly shown with the evil shadow guys on horses. Look, I have yet to read the books. They're still there. And I have not watched the movies. I don't know all the names. Not happy with that. They changed them slightly in French. Like, for some reason, Frodo is Frodon. What the fuck is that? Speaking of animation, did you hear HBO Max got bought by Discovery Channel and removed all of its Cartoon Network's property never to be seen again? Yes, I am also on Twitter, Coco. Lord, oh Lord. Like, my Twitter is aflame with that, like, really stupid bullshit. And Sam, rotoscoping has two meanings, one for cutting out people and the other for tracing people. Now that is interesting. See, Sam is teaching us the real shit. I knew about the tracing out people, but not about cutting out people. Please elaborate, and I am not saying that sarcastically. Coco the Clown for anyone wanting to see the earliest rotoscoping. Oh yes, Coco from Fleischer also, which was a fellow character to Betty Boop. Fro, don't go to Mount Doom to destroy the Ring of Power. Joel! Yeah, because there were a lot of Betty Boop stories where they rotoscope over Cab Calloway dancing. It's what VFX artists use. Yes. A little darker, please, so I can see what I'm doing. Gonna save, gonna sip, and then we're gonna ink. Yeah, tasty. I would have had some grape Kool-Aid, but grape Kool-Aid gives me a headache now because I'm old. Cries old tears, it's dust. I have such dry lips. Nah, I looked up and it was just another fart. What is wrong with you? No, that's just me. Oops. Forgot to put it back to vector. Free range first. Locally sourced. %, homegrown, gluten-free, organic, free-range farts. Like, it's since that incident, this is such like a catch skit instead of a catchphrase. It's an entire skit. Andrew made a sign for his table that says gluten-free, farm-to-table, homegrown comics. And fun fact, they were so busy not being jealous of other people, they did not notice the guy. And, like, I was at the table next to them, and I could see the guy, and they were right in front of that guy, and he was like... And they never saw him. Oh, I should, I'm gonna put my area scaling up a little bit. Like, I put it super down recently because I was working on the Akira Sisson cover. And I needed to, like, fill in the area, but making sure it doesn't go under the line art. To be able to make a foil layer. But when you color normally, you actually do want the area scaling to be a little bigger and slip under your line art to avoid artifacts. Itchy. I keep saying this every time, but man, I love your line art so much. Maybe I should do ASMR videos. No sound, no clicks, no nothing, just me drawing, inking. Because you really enjoy that. I'm still on the black layer. I'm an idiot. I did not put the black layer blue to avoid such thing. Therefore, we're starting over on the correct layer. I should update my template so that the black layer is automatically blue when I start, to avoid such things. So now you see, even when you're absolutely perfect in every way, you can still make mistakes. It's not the end of the world. I prefer knowing now than finding out after I ink the entire page and then trying to fill it in, because the black layer is not a reference layer. I could make it a reference layer, but it would be a little messy, because the black layer is a raster layer and the line art has to be in vector to keep that sharpness going. Think positively. That just means you guys get to spend more time with me. It's okay, Sharon. It's okay. We know. I just like to lose a lot of work. For future reference, it's spelled like that. Also, why I usually refer to Shiro, because Shiro is apparently much easier to spell / pronounce. And less likely to be confused with Shirley. I know what you're thinking, Joel. Shut up. Sorry, Sharon. Thank you. See, it's that easy. Now, if people have different pronouns than the one they were originally assigned to, and they ask you to respect them. Of course, I'm not talking to Sam here. I'm talking to people that have trouble with transgenderism and stuff like that. Oh boy, spending time with Sharon is the best. Oh yeah, nice save, Joel. Nice save. You keep kissing my ass. And don't call me Shirley. Call Shiro Shirley if you have a death wish. Here they come. Here comes the don't call me Shirley jokes. And for everybody wondering, I either get that or Sharon, huh? That's not a name you hear every day. And every single time, I swear I answer, actually, yeah, I do hear it every day. My favorite part is my name was a last-minute decision. I haven't seen Airplane yet, but I know the joke. See, Sam and me, we think the same way. We get the joke. We haven't seen the movie that goes with it, but we get the joke. I did see Airplane, but you guys know that I don't watch movies, I read them. So actually, the fact that I've seen a movie is special. Hang on, you guys, I need to blow my nose. And I'm back. I like that. There's a lot of people walking around on my screen. Why does this music sound like one of my Commodore 64 games? What moves do you watch aside from Asterix 1? I saw the first Deadpool movie. I saw... Endgame. I saw a lot of Ernest movies. I like Ernest. The older Jackie Chan movies. Not a fan of romantic comedies. I watched both Home Alones. And if anybody goes, yeah, but Shiro, they are more than 2 Home Alones, that is a lie. I did watch the Steven Spielberg Tintin movie. Did anybody read the books? Because in the movie and in the cartoons, like, when it's on TV, Snowy doesn't talk. When it's in the books, we have a Garfield situation going on, where Snowy talks all the frickin' time, but nobody can hear him because he's a dog. And he doesn't have, like, think bubble like Garfield's. Like, he has actual speech bubbles. Dogmatics, that's slightly different. Ernest files for bankruptcy. Oh, come on. Yeah, Home Alone only counted with Matt Culkin. I watched it too. Like, I'm assuming they only made one because Moulin et Sar are a bunch of assholes. I'm sorry, but they are. Moulin et Sars are friggin' assholes. They sued a Comic Con. They sued a Comic Con, okay? They sued the Comic Con in France because the artist that made the poster drew the Tintin moon lunar landing thingy rocket, you know, the red and white one, about this big on the poster, without asking permission, and they sued the guy for a Comic-Con poster for the Angoulême Comic-Con. Snowy didn't talk in the CG movies, just cute barks. Yes, Snowy doesn't talk when he's on TV. In the books he talks. On TV, whether it was the classic cartoons, the 90s cartoons, and that movie, he never talks. I mean, that was my point if you listen to me, but nobody listens to me, so... And if you try to make new stories with Tintin, no. If you try to parodize Tintin, no. We're protecting Hergé. You're not protecting Hergé. You're trying to squeeze blood out of a stone. That's what you're trying to do. You're greedy bastards. You shut down an art gallery with art featuring Tintin. And what's even more insulting is that the person in charge of the Moulin Sar assets and company and stuff like that, I can't say licensing company because they won't license to anybody. Like, there's literally a black market of Tintin fan art. That's what's going on. That's how bad it is. Is the husband of one of Hergé's daughter. That's kind of insulting because it kind of looks like he's married to the lady just for the money. And he's being like stupid greedy about the IP. So Tintin is the Mona Lisa then, I guess. Oh lord, don't get me started. I'm already started. Like, okay, they are so greedy, okay? They released... And that's the only official release, by the way, of the Alfart comic, which was an unfinished comic. Hergé died, like, in the middle of making it. And is the only official comic because any attempt, even attempts, excusez-moi, even attempts that were made with Moulin Sar's blessing to finish the comic by other artists was then rescinded and taken off print. Because it was not Hergé, it was one of his assistants that finished the book. And the book was made at first... Moulin Sar asked for the book, and he did it. And then they took it off market and printed the notes and the unfinished comic and the cliffhanger where Tintin... well, he died, basically. Because it stopped there where he was cast in plaster or something like that. So, for all intents and purposes, Tintin is dead. So I'm guessing that I can't ask you to draw Captain Haddock for a monthly art request without you going to jail. I'm already on thin ice when there's Dragon Ball fan art. I got yelled at for putting Shenron up on sale on my Etsy, so I took him off my Etsy and I put him in my Ko-fi and I sold him right away. So wouldn't that mean that the Understanding comic books would be sued? Unless they ask for a license or Moulin Sar is not aware of it yet. It's one or the other. Because Moulin Sar are basically sharks when it comes to the Tintin IP. They basically have the same behavior as bots on YouTube falsely claiming music. And because Moulin Sar wants to keep making money, when they publish biographies, of course they keep publishing the original Hergé books. They don't want any new ones made. And when they catch wind of some, oh, they get mad. But outright cease and desist and suing the Angoulême Comic Con for this big of a rocket ship, that's ridiculous. That is malicious, You are not trying to preserve the art. You are shitting on anybody that wants more Tintin. But Shiro, what if you die and people just grab your characters? I'm dead! What do I care? I care while I'm alive, yes. Because I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company. But once I'm dead, what am I gonna do? Haunt people? I mean, I would do it out of my own leisure, but... I don't have kids. Who's going to suck the blood out of my corpse? I'm sorry, I mean protect my assets. Some dude who claims conservatorship on my elderly body? Honestly, it's dangerous to act like that because, as Coco mentioned earlier, HBO Max is deleting a shit ton of animation shows that even the creators didn't have time to back up. And even scrubbing them not just from HBO Max but from their YouTubes. So they don't have to pay residuals to the creators to save money. And that is just greedy as fuck. Art is meant to be seen, it's meant to be viewed, it's meant to be shared. But no, according to companies, art is meant to be consumed and thrown away. No archiving. They're like, don't pirate, don't pirate. We're not making any money, we don't understand. You don't have a product anymore. Oh, it must be the animation that's making us lose money. Let's cut that out. Oda says, if I pass away, Sharon can have Duncan and all the characters that belong in his designated series. We drank sake together and made all the proper paperwork. Joel, you can't even handle sake. I'm sure Sharon is a fan of that deal as I am too. I am, but stop lying. Where did I... This'll do. Hee. It should be allowed that if a certain media is not available anywhere for legal purchase or streaming, the rights revert to the creator. It should. It totally should. So it can be redistributed again and money can be made out of their hard work. But somebody won't please think of the billionaires. When you said that, all I could think of is how Netflix got rid of most of their animation but are doing 3 more seasons of Big Mouth. Yeah, it's the same thing. They tried to... It's kind of like what happened with NFTs. They tried to attract artists to it and then proceeded to shit all over them again. They say animation doesn't make enough money. No, it's because animation is expensive, but for good reason. Because they're busting their asses to make a good-looking show fast. And not a single person in corporation is thankful for that. Alright, you got us what we wanted. Fuck off now. Big Mouth, I despise that show. Yeah, and it's got a, I want to say a side quest. A spin-off, that's the word I'm looking for. I think it's called Human Resources. Basically, Big Mouth is like their Rick and Morty. Great, that's Joel Rose's eye. The reason why is because the owners aren't animators. So kind of like this dude, because he was a print seller, but I don't think he was the artist for those prints. He would have been a lot more into selling his stuff than just sitting there waiting, or doodling or something like that. Usually artists likes to doodle. I had stuff to sell, and I admit I was also looking down at my table, but I was always drawing. So people would stop and watch me draw, you know? To each their own. But this guy was just like slouching it. He was basically slouching in his chair going like this. And I'm only lifting my phone up so you guys can see what I'm doing because he was pretty much like this. Interesting, isn't it? I'm just gonna give us black shirts because we were all wearing black shirts. They were wearing the Talk to the Paw shirt, but I don't have one, so I was wearing my Miserable Little Secret shirt. Gonna give them some actual skin tones. I don't have one. And I'm doing it on the black layer again, for frick's sakes. Eventually, I'll be smart. That day is not today. Also, I prefer to have a black layer separate to my line art layer, because if I try to fill in black, basically what happens is that it gives me 3 million lines if I do it on the ink layer because it's a vector layer. And that is ugly. He's got browner hair. Eventually I'll be smarter and wiser next year. My miserable little secret. It's a t-shirt from one of my exes, and I told him he was never seeing this shirt again. I don't know, I just really like it. It's a Castlevania quote. Symphony of the Night, I believe. I might get dumber. Hopefully not. We'll work on that. I'm just gonna put a green. I'm not gonna color the entire character. The X that like to throw stuff or someone else? Oh no, the Chinese X. The X that likes to throw stuff, I don't have anything from him. Besides, who cares? He's dead. He's not just dead to me, he's really dead. This guy seriously thought he could make an abuse victim out of me. He really thought. And it's not a thing that, oh my god, I'm so much better than everybody, I saw the signs and I left when I could, and no, he was just really that bad at it. Like, no amount of tinting of rose tinted glasses could have made me stay with that guy when he started to try and be abusive. Green is my favorite color. Green is not a creative color. Like, I was literally doing stuff better than him. I fixed the stereo and stuff like that, and right before I fixed the stereo, he said, like, if I couldn't fix it, you can't fix it. And I'm like, do you realize who you're talking to, buddy? He thought and failed miserably. Like, it was almost beautiful with how spectacularly he failed. Like, dude, you're really, really, really trying to belittle me and think I'm going to stay with you? I can't wait for the new season of the HMIS. Yeah, I hope it shows up eventually. There was a trailer in June, I think? And it was completely different from the previous one, which was years ago. And they took off the previous one. Did we at least get a year? I don't even remember. Give me a second, guys. I need to blow my nose again. Or even funnier, like, he started throwing stuff at me. I was like, you really think I'm going to stay? Like, even if he would have tried to hit me, I understand that I'm short and I'm not that good at fighting, but I was also twice his weight. Like, this guy was like this guy was the skinniest little bitch ever. I could have easily taken him. Like, he was so skinny that if he would have tried to attack me and the cops would have been called, they would have arrested me. That's how skinny he was. Like, honey, please, please. Who do you think you're kidding? And then he had the face to go, how come you're dumping me? I don't understand. Dude, you're throwing electronics at me. And you're starting to insult me. I don't think so. Like, I can go ahead and make jokes about it because, well, basically nothing happened. I'm fine. But holy jeez, what an idiot. He really thought. Well, I got a girlfriend now. I'm gonna intimidate her to stay with me. Honey. You're so cute. Stupid, but cute. Doink, doink, doink. Oof. I'm burpy. We're almost done with the flats. Then it's going to be the background coloring, and then we're cleaning up the text, and we'll be done for today. No, not you. Oh me, oh my. time is it with all that? 2:40. Oh my god. Looking awesome, Sharon. What a detailed comic today. And as you can see, even if it's my easy shit, it takes a while. Comic is great today, Sharon. Love the Auric theme. Thank you for a fun show as always. Don't dismiss the stream too early. I'm still working on this there. There's a lot to do. We all love the comic. Aww. Flattery will get you everywhere. At least it will with me. Who doesn't love a little butt kissing here and there, once in a while, all the time? Haha. Alright. Gonna save, gonna continue. We're almost done. Where did I put... Oh, there they are. Okay, there we go. Had a little trouble for a little minute there. Okay, let's take one last look around, see how it looks for everybody, if it's nice. We're good. We're done for today. Nyahaha, oh ho ho, hee hee hee. And tuk. And as usual, as with every end of stream, extra special caramel drizzled homegrown farm to table thanks to Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K, Miss Innovis, David F, and Marianne J. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. What does the calendar look like? Okay, good. So, of course, bye Sharon, bye Sam, Samarama, and of course, next live stream gonna be next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm losing my voice just in time. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I know I had a lot of fun drawing it and talking with you guys. I'll see you guys next week. I love you all, and